Yeah, Kyle, it's easy for you to get girls when you look like a fucking Chad and you're 6'3". Probably one of the dumbest fucking comments I see happening on my YouTube channel. The first thing to understand is that I'm 5'8". So anybody that's blaming their height or saying that I could get girls because I'm tall, like, guys, I don't think you understand. I'm a normal looking dude when you see me out. I'm actually technically like below average in height. My head coach is 5'5". And this dude's going on more dates than anybody I know. I think he went on fucking 6 dates a couple weeks back. And it seems like every week he's with like 2 to 3 girls. So the height really means nothing. And then regarding the looks, for dudes that are like, oh, well, it's easy because you look like a model. It's the same dudes that are ugly as fuck complaining about looks that don't actually put time into working on their look. I don't think you guys understood how much time I've actually put into my look. I'm about to be 34 years old. I was not a model. I did not get attention from women throughout my high school years and my college years. Now, I wasn't like, like 300 pounds and just like fucking complete shit, but I was never the good looking dude. I was an average, arguably below average dude. I was probably somewhere between 15 to 18% body fat, maybe even 20% if you see me like when I'm on my fatter days. And, below average fashion, shit grooming, didn't have a beard, didn't really get a haircut, didn't have the tattoos I had. All I had really was a little bit of muscle, but I was chubby. I'm saying this because I've put a lot of fucking time into looking the way I am. I take my diet very fucking seriously. I'm up at 5:30 in the morning doing my cardio, eating clean, going to the gym, literally just leaving the barber right now. I'm constantly working on my grooming. I just got my teeth whitened not too long ago. So this is an ongoing thing. And the second part of this that really pisses me off too is that you're not even gonna get the girl once you look good. That's the fucked up thing. There's so many dudes online that either complain about their look or are looks maxing, right? They're like SMV maxing. But what you guys don't understand is that you're gonna look good and you're still not gonna have women. It's not gonna change much. Looking good will do nothing more than get you some kind of initial eye contact or intrigue from a woman. I have a handful of clients that are actually in my one-on-one program right now. I would say probably about 10 to 20% of the clients that are in that program look arguably better than me. Every so often I get on a consultation call and the dude looks fucking better than me. It blows my mind that you guys think that because you look good, you're gonna get women. No, look, dude, if you're fucking 6'3", you're ripped, you got money, you got a model face, are you gonna get attention from women? Yeah, sure. If you position your Instagram properly, your online dating profile is set up properly, are you gonna get attention from girls? Fuck yeah. But dude, it's not easy to do those things. The good looking dudes put fucking time into their look. You don't just wake up and you look good. Maybe there's like a tiny percentage of dudes that are genetically blessed that just look good. Okay? Good for them, man. Good for fucking them. Who gives a fuck? To sit home and just bitch about your fucking how ugly you are, or how short you are, or how fat you are, or where you live, it means fucking nothing, dude. All it means is you gotta put in fucking work. That's all that means. It's funny, it's like the same dudes that are bitching about their look are the same guys that aren't working on their look. Because if you actually put the time in, you would look better. If you actually took your diet seriously and hit the gym regularly and get your steps in, you would look good. Most of you guys are average looking dudes that if you just dropped 20 pounds, got fucking shredded, and put on a little bit of muscle, dressed a little bit better, and carried yourself the right way, you would look fucking good. Any dude can go from a 6 to an 8 easily. Most of you guys are like 5 or 6s. I see a lot of dudes out and you're like 5s or 6s. And then occasionally I have a dude that comes up who's like a 7 or 8 too. But even still, that guy's communication is off, his frame is off, his confidence isn't as high as it could be. And when he sees the hot girl, he still fucking crumbles. He gets giddy. So to think that it's easy when you look good is fucking bullshit. You gotta work on your look, man. Don't be that fucking 5 that's going out doing cold approach and not getting any success. If you're going out and you're approaching women, you're working on your social skills, fucking great, dude. Awesome. But that's just one part of it. Arguably the most important part, because your communication and your confidence carries into every aspect of your life. And that's primarily what I had to work on for almost a decade to really get to the level I wanted. But once I got there, and once I got a certain level with that, I was like, dude, I want to get even better. I want to start a brand. I want to help dudes. I want to charge money for this shit. Working on my social skills was the foundation to building up enough confidence for me to even have the balls to go for my actual dreams. So that's why when I see dudes who are just like looks maxing or naturals that are really good looking, they still don't have the lifestyle, the confidence, the career path that I have. You know why? Because they didn't actually put in the work. When it comes to social skills and pushing your comfort zone and building up that confidence to be able to talk to anybody, to have that charisma to talk to anybody, to have that confidence and entitlement to put value out there into the world and not give a fuck about judgment from other people, to really get good at this, to really build a fucking brand with this shit. The last thing I want to hear is it's easy to get girls if you're fucking looking like Kyle. It's like, no, dude, it's actually easy to stay looking ugly as fuck like you are, you lazy piece of shit, dude. Are you waking up at 5 a.m. going to the fucking gym? Are you counting your calories? Are you counting your macros? Are you working on your fitness? Like, do you guys understand I've been working out for fucking damn near 20 years at this point? I'm about to be 34. I started working out when I was 16. We're coming up on the 20-year anniversary. And you guys think it's fucking easy to get girls when you got looks like that. No, dude, it's actually easy to stay home and type from a fucking keyboard because you're a whiny bitch and you're not happy with your life. You start working on this shit, right? You start taking your diet more seriously. You lean out a little bit. You start feeling better about yourself. You start walking through the world with more confidence. You start getting eye contact from people, not just girls, because honestly, the 10s still aren't gonna look at you, dude. Like, I'm not getting eye contact and DMs from 10s. Do you get that? I don't get eye contact and DMs from fucking 10s. They're in their own world. You still need to create a lifestyle and have confidence and communication that can attract those kind of women. You know who comes to me? The girls that are less than me. That's who's in my inbox, which makes sense, right? Because women want like what's above them. So the girls that are 9s and 10s, they're not really out here actively just cold DMing and staring you down at the club and hoping you approach them. Okay, if you're 6'3" and you got everything going for you, cool. But we're not like that. I'm not like that. The way that you can get attractive women though is because you feel good, you look good, or you look better than you did. So if you look like shit, you got to get on top of that stuff. The fitness and the diet is the catalyst for your mindset going about your day to day. You can't look like shit and feel like shit and eat like shit and then go out and suddenly cold approach a fucking dime or even an 8 or even a 7. You could probably get the 6s and the 5s if you're out and she's drunk and you have a good game and communication. But if you really want quality women and high level dudes in your life, you're gonna have to look the part, act the part, talk the part, live the part, man. It's everything. Do you get that? I don't think you fucking get that. Otherwise you wouldn't be home talking shit. That's really what it is. So let me give you guys some practical steps right now to close this out, because although this is kind of a rant and maybe it's a wake-up call for some of you dudes, the reality is, guys, is that like I want you to get better. I really do, because I was that fucking loser, man. I was that dude who didn't go to the high school prom. I was too afraid to ask a girl to go to the dance with me. I commuted to college and sat in the back of the classroom. I would show up to college late, deliberately. I would show up to my classes 3 minutes late. Not 5 minutes, because beyond 5 minutes you get marked down late by the teacher. But if I would show up 3 minutes late to class, I wouldn't get credited for a late, and also I wouldn't have to stand outside of the classroom and have to socialize with people. That was literally my dumbass mindset when I was in my early 20s. So I would deliberately show up to class late so I could just crawl my way into the back and then sit in the back, keep my head down, not participate in class, not really talk to anybody. And then the moment class was over, I was like one of the first people out the fucking door. And then I would get back in my car and I would drive home. And if I had another class in a little bit, I would sit in the car until my next class would start. So I was not that social dude. And the first girl I ever got with dumped me for another dude on my 25th birthday. All right, that's what actually lit a fire under my ass to get better with this. It's not like you go online and you just study some dumbass pickup line. Like, dude, if you think I just teach pickup lines, get the fuck off the channel, man. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that, dude. You got to actually become the guy. And that means on all levels. That doesn't mean on Friday night you put on your PUA suit and you fucking go out and say the line. Because even if you get the girl, then you start dating the girl, she's going to see who the fuck you are, dude. We all know it. We all see who the fuck you are. And you're not even going to feel entitled to get that girl until you date consistently and you build yourself up and you build up a lifestyle. Kyle, how do I get 10s? I've said it. Go watch the old video. I put out this video, 5 controversial ways to get hotter women. You know what number 1 was? Fuck more women. And some of you guys that triggered you, okay, maybe you don't need to actually penetrate these girls, but you need to get experience, dude. Dating, talking to women, flirting. You need to get good with this shit. And another part of that maybe I don't really talk about that much, and maybe just because I'm triggered on this fucking call that I'm talking about it, you need to be able to feel sexy. How the fuck are you gonna flirt with a girl and have sex if you don't feel sexy? You know why I can look at a girl and flirt with her and drop like sexy, confident, cocky lines? Part of the reason is I've done it with a lot of women. I went out and I practiced social communication, went on dates, practiced flirting with girls, practiced analyzing my flirting communication over and over and over again. And then eventually I got better with those things, even though I was cringe as fuck initially. It took me time. But then the other part of it was I actually worked on myself. I worked on my look. I know I looked good too. I took time in both of these avenues. You build up both of these fucking avenues, man. It's not one or the other. I have guys that get on my consultation calls that want to get hotter women, and I'm like, dude, you're a fucking 6. You're a fucking 5, man. Can I help you get hotter women? Sure. But I would be doing an injustice to you if I was just to show you communication. That's a big, big part of it, but it's not the only part of it. So what do you need to do right now? Well, dude, first off, I'm gonna bring you through a little audit right fucking now. Number 1, what time are you waking up every day? Seriously, if you're not waking up as early as you could be, you need to wake up earlier. You need to wake up early because, dude, there's just not enough time in the day, and beyond 11 p.m. or midnight, you're just doing bullshit, man. Because I've been in that same position. I've been in that exact same position. I promise you, my days are more productive when I'm getting up earlier. So you need to get up. You need to do some kind of fitness in the morning. If you wake up and you just go into your work day, the problem with that is you haven't actually raised your internal mood or frequency or vibration, just internal state. You haven't put in the fucking work internally. So for me, the first thing I do is I actually do fasted cardio. And I'm just really just walking on incline and studying content. That's what I'm doing. I'm working on my mindset. I'm plotting out my goals for the day. And I'm doing something uncomfortable because it's actually a really long session of cardio for me. But since I get up really early, it allows me to go through that. I have the time to burn those calories in the morning and take care of that. And I do it fasted, all right? So that number 1 helps with my diet. It also helps with my mindset and my mentality. I finished that cardio. Today I literally did 2 hours this morning from 5:30 to 7:30 in the morning, just walking. I burned 1,000 calories on incline, got a nice sweat in. At around the 1 hour mark, I was getting really fucking annoyed with it, thinking like I should take a break. I should just sit down for a little bit. And I was like, dude, stop being a fucking pussy. Stop being a pussy, dude. It's just the beginning of the day. You're starting off the day with a fucking win. That's what I told myself, right? So that carried me through that. I stacked the wins really early on in the morning. Got off the fucking treadmill, already had my mindset proper just from the content that I was watching and just what was going on with the internal self-talk as I went through that uncomfortable moment to start the day. Went upstairs, had some carbless breakfast. I had egg whites with a little bit of bacon and some sliced turkey. Had a Gatorade Zero, chugged a water first thing in the morning too. And that's how I started the day, dude. Two hours in, wasn't even 8 a.m. yet. And I felt fucking great, dude. Felt so good. And dude, the fucked up thing that I didn't even mention yet is I woke up sleep deprived today. I woke up sleep deprived. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. So I went into the day thinking, damn, man. When the alarm went off this morning, I was like, should I just sleep 1 more hour? This was the inner self-talk. I should probably just sleep another hour because that way I'll be more rested for today and I'll be able to get more shit done. Which is, again, bullshit. Bullshit self-talk that's trying to hold you back. Thank God I got the fuck up and went to the gym because really the way that you're gonna boost your state up isn't by sleeping in, it's by putting in the work. I don't wake up happy and fucking excited for the day. Yeah, it's Coach Kyle. I wake up in a social flow and I'm out here trying to talk to everybody. It's like, no, dude, I wake up with a fucking, I wake up fucking hating life, honestly. Not on some suicidal depression shit. I wake up pissed off and angry in a good way. In a good way because I'm not satisfied and I know that I need to go put in the work to get myself into that good mood. It's earned every fucking day. It's earned. And the days that I don't do it, which has happened, I regret it every fucking time. And I don't get as much shit done on those days. And that's probably why I'm already fucking filming this video and it's 11 a.m. and I already did my fucking cardio. I already did my workout. I pretty much carnivore throughout the day, and then once my work day's over, that's when I'll have some carbs at the end of the day. It's a nice reward too. The fasted state allows you to just be more productive, more mental clarity. You just look leaner too. My face just like looks clean, like a little bit more lean throughout the day, which is nice. And also the carbs at the end of the day helps you kind of like slow down and crash, helps you get ready for bed too. All of these fucking things go hand in hand if you guys haven't put that together. Those are nothing more than a gateway into this lifestyle of just becoming the best version of yourself, becoming that top 1% of man. And I promise you, if you want to be the top dude, which by the way, if you really want 10s, you're gonna have to be the top guy. You're not gonna get the top 0.1% of girl without being the equivalent of that in a male form. So the better your life is in all avenues, the way you look, the way you talk, the shit you put in your fucking body, the exercise that you do that boosts your frequency up, you doing those uncomfortable things, me getting into the fucking freezing cold shower. Look, it's fucking, you guys see this fucking windshield right now? I don't know if you could even tell, this fucking dusty ass, dirty ass windshield, because it's snowing right now. It's like fucking 0 degrees outside here. That cold shower is busting right now. I finished the workout, I go upstairs. I don't even have any partially remote warm part of my shower. I used to do a warm shower in the end of cold. Now I just turn that shit on cold and I don't even flinch. I'm practicing state control when I get in there. I'm like, cool, I'm going in the cold shower. I'm practicing zero emotional reactivity right now. Just turn it cold and I just sit there. It's the diet, it's the mindset, it's the fitness, it's waking up early, it's being productive as fuck, it's putting out content into the world, it's helping dudes, it's spreading the message, dude. Spreading the message, and then it's putting out good energy to everybody you fucking socialize with. And then guess what? When the 10 gets in the fucking elevator too, I treat her the same fucking way. Because I've been social throughout the whole day, and it's just not a big deal. But when you're fat and you don't talk to anybody, and you're down and you feel like shit because you're eating like shit and you're jerking off and you're sleeping the fuck in, and then the 10 walks by, dude, you're so fucking in your head because all you've been doing is watching videos. You haven't been taking action on any of this shit. There is no way in fucking hell you're gonna get that girl. And then so now you're pissed off because you're in a low frequency, and then you go online saying, easy to get the girl when you're a 10, Kyle. Do you get that? It's not easy, but there's no other option, man. Do the cheesy pickup one-liner to get the girl. That shit doesn't work, dude. That shit doesn't work. So look, man, if you want help with this shit, all right? If this motivated you or inspired you and you want to get better on all levels, on all fucking levels, dude, I can help you with that shit. Or maybe you already have one or two of these. Maybe you already got the fitness down. Maybe you already look good, or maybe you already have friends in your life. I don't know. Everybody's got a different case. I've helped dudes on all sides of the spectrum, right? Whatever elements you want to get better with, dude, click the link in the description. Book out a free consultation call, okay? The call is with me. You're not gonna talk to some fake fucking sales rep and they're gonna sell you on a fucking program. You're gonna, if you're actually qualified and you're serious about doing this, I'll hop on the call with you. We'll sit down about what the fuck's going on in your life, and I'm gonna show you step by step everything you need to do day by day, hold you accountable on that, bring you into my live calls, give you one-on-one access, give you cell phone access, and push your bitch ass through this thing. A lot of you dudes are already somewhat cool. You just need that step-by-step guidance and accountability because you have all these thoughts floating around in your head. I was the same fucking way, dude. I used to watch a bunch of videos, and all these videos would be on different topics, and then by the time you go to talk to the girl, you don't even say hi. Right? So you need somebody to break this shit down into a science and hold you accountable step by step. And I'm the fucking dude for that. If you haven't figured that out yet, you probably have if you made it this far in the video. So do yourselves a favor. The call's free. The call is fucking free. Click the link in the description. Talk soon. Peace out.